Hey, it's Geeky Panda here, presenting guys with another one of my Panda's opinions. This time is going to be a very interesting topic. I'm going to be talking about gaming streamers and adult cammers have a lot in common, and when you really think about it on the basic level, they actually do. Now, for the gaming streamers such as Twitch, YouTube gaming and all that stuff, those streaming services are specific to gamers where anyone can stream a variety of games from different platforms on those websites to provide entertainment. While adult campsites is streaming sites specific to the adult community where anyone can stream a variety of their content, whether it be like stuff, the regular usual stuff to like BDSM and all that, to provide, again, entertainment. Both provide a service towards their specific communities and entertainment for those willing to watch. Streamers on both sides of the fence, they strive, to get themselves out there, to be unique, to be, what makes them different than the other hundreds, if not thousands of people on both sides of the fence trying to do the same thing, trying to build up for themselves, trying to build a fan base and a community, try to make people wanting to come back of why do I want to watch this streamer? Do they have unique personality? Are they engaging and welcoming their viewers? You see that on both sides. It's the one really good way to help build a community is you have to be very engaging, very unique, and try to make yourself stand out as much as possible. Because again, there is so many people doing it, it's hard to get noticed. Now with it, they're set up their, platforms. It's the same thing. You gotta have decent hardware. What about, is your camera quality for the webcam? Is it good? Is it coming in, HD or very nice? Is it pixelated? Will people kind of get annoyed of it? Same thing for the gaming side. Is your gameplay coming in, HD or at least, good quality? Is it getting pixelated? Is the frame rate starting to, show? And as well as your webcam reactions. Still, it's all these things we have to really consider. With that though, donation wise, Twitch is completely optional for the streamers on there, or like YouTube gaming, but it's heavily, to some more than others, it's heavily implied. And some of those streamers on there, their gaming streams is basically either anything from a side hobby that, hey, if they make money, that's awesome, to a full-on secondary main income or a main income, because some of them treats it as a job, while the adult cammers out there, like the cam girls and cam guys, it's almost the same thing where either they do it as a hobby and whatever money they make, oh hallelujah, or they treat it as their secondary or primary source of income. And lately, what we've been seeing is, we've been seeing tactics on both sides of the fence, more so on the gaming stream side that are copying stuff from the adult side. With this, some of it's, just minuscule stuff, like, donate, this amount, I'll do like a silly stunt with a horse mask or something like that, to wearing a costume and all that stuff. And something specific like rolling the dice games and spin the wheels is famously used on adult cam sites like, Chatterbait or all that stuff. Or, it's famously used on that, and we're starting to see it on, stuff like Twitch, and we're like, wait a minute. It's like, did I come into an alt campsite, or is this something for gamers here? I'm not, because you see this stuff on there, and granted, it can, it can help spice things up, definitely, wow, more ways than one. But with this, we're starting to see some streamers, gaming streamers, have specific, wear specific clothing to show off their assets to help grab viewers, though there is a term out there called Twitch cam girls, which again, women on there who stream, but their camera's always on them as far as the viewing goes, and the gameplay is just so little. They're wearing something provocative to help keep the people watching. They do certain things like exercise and be very in particular with the camera views. Well, it's hard for the actual female, the female gamers who are just trying to get, make it out there, trying to be like, hey, I want to do this because I'm passionate, and I'm not going to do something, that you usually see on a adult campsite for a gaming site. Now, no, a lot of money can be made on both sides of the fence. I'm not gonna lie, because again, it all depends on how popular you are and what helps keep people coming back. And it's not too uncommon to see folks that are not only streaming on sites like Twitch and YouTube gaming, but also streaming adult content on these campsites as well. It's basically dipping into different pots here, because again, if you're having a hard time finding a job, why not Twitch stream, in the meantime, or stream as an adult cam girl or a guy to help make some money on the side, because at the end of the day, yeah, some bills have to be paid. especially that internet bill that you're using right there. Or help create better content for Twitch streamers. Some of these donations will help them get better content, including better hardware for their computer, games to play, all that stuff. Now they've also introduced, on both sides of the fence, they have something called wish lists, where people, fans, and all that stuff can buy things for their specific streamer on stuff like Amazon and all that stuff, and it's those streamers will give them shout outs and be very thankful for that. And again, you see that on both sides. Now, some interesting things about it is that we are seeing some adult cam girls and guys that have expressed wanting to stream on sites like Twitch and just to play video games. No, they legit want to play some video games and have fun on there. And some of them are actually doing it. But, to me, being perfectly honest here, I don't mind if they do it. There's nothing wrong with it. If they want to geek out and have fun playing video games and stream it on those sites while still following the rules, and, if they're being true to themselves with it, I have no beef with that. To me, keep doing what you're doing, have fun, And, the other side of it is, again, like the Twitch cam girl stuff, it can be very annoying. But the harassment-wise, it's the same thing on both sides of the fence, where the gaming streamers and the adult cam girls and guys get harassed sometimes, and especially more so if the cam girls or guys go gaming and people accuse them of being fake and all that stuff, like making a quick buck. It can be very hard for them, and and sometimes it might just be too much bullshit. Like we've seen on Twitch that people stop in their streams because of the harassment and the bullshit that they encounter every single day or every time they stream. I get it. I don't want to stream if I keep getting harassed myself, and it's a big turn off. But this is the internet. This is basically, sadly, it comes with the territory. But I'm sure later on people just, I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is too that I'm surprised that there hasn't been a Twitch-like service to provide not only gaming content but adult cam content as well. Like, we're already seeing the cam girls and guys actually playing video games on those adult streaming sites, and people are engaging them. They're having talks. Like, some of them are gamers, some of them are geeks, or anime fans and all that stuff, or comic book fans. They do geek out on there, and people have noticed, geeks have noticed, like, oh hey, I'd rather watch this one because she likes to play video games on it, and I see tits. So win-win, basically. Either way, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm actually, I'm surprised that it hasn't happened sooner or later. Sooner that there hasn't been a service like that. There's probably one going to be coming, or probably one that's like cooking in the midst. Either way there, folks, that's my opinion for today. Post down in the comment box of what you think. Are they literally the same for both the gaming streamers and the adult cameras as well? Post it right down there. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.